There's a very subtle change occurring within you at this time. It's causing you to fall into the background a little bit. It's causing you to blend into your surroundings. It's making you hide yourself a little bit, hide your energies, hide your presence. You're not willing to show out at this time. You're not needing to be at the forefront, at the center of attention. You're content with being somewhat in the shadows. You're content with comfortably shrinking out of the limelight. You often are center ring. You are the main attraction. But right now, that's not for you. Right now, it's not in harmony. It's not in alignment with this phase of evolution that you're going through. You're allowing yourself to be comforted by the divine, by unseen forces. You don't need people's eyes on you. It's okay to kind of go into seclusion at this time. It's what you want, it's what you need. You're giving yourself permission to go off the grid. You're allowing yourself space and time to regain your energy, to assess your resources, to strategize. Now is not a time of action unless it's very subtle, unless it's very secretive, unless it's hidden. You are gathering power. You are gaining energy by doing this. But you're not utilizing that potential. You're not acting on that. It's a time of storing up. It's a time of hibernation. It's a time of getting the rest that you need. It's a time of acquiring things in a way that doesn't show up on a radar. There's not a bunch of hubbub and to do. You're not showing what it is that you're accumulating. You're keeping it secret. You're keeping it for yourself. You're not ready to share it yet. You're not ready to hand out what you've acquired because it's not come to completion yet. It's not in its fullness yet. It's a seed. It needs to be kept below the earth. It needs to be kept in quiet and in darkness for the time being, for it to grow and flourish one day. In the meantime, silence is required. Humility is required. Contemplation. Things need to be thought through. Things need to be worked out before they're brought to the surface. And this doesn't bother you. This is bringing you peace. It's bringing you contentment. Too many times you've had to show up and be the grand marquee, be the main attraction. It's nice to go unnoticed for a little bit. It's nice not to have expectations put on you. It's nice to be able to be yourself. This will come into the light when the time is right, and you believe that, and you have a strategy for that. But now is not the time for that. Now is the time for thought. Now is the time for subliminal. It's a time for something deeper, something that doesn't need to have reach, something that is reaching in a different direction. The roots are being planted. The roots are growing strongly and firmly. You are becoming more rooted in yourself. You're becoming rooted in your spirit. You want to go as deep with this as possible. There's vastness in darkness. Light to a certain degree is finite. Physical space is finite. You're touching the infinite. You're moving through the infinite. You're creating for yourself endless space to grow. There may be individuals who are ready for you to come forward. They want you to produce. They're used to you producing. They may not see your vision. They may not understand why you're ducking them, why you're perhaps ghosting them, not giving them the answers that they seek. You're finding your own answers. You're finding a beauty that isn't superficial. You're finding true sustainability. You're able to see that in this space, in this new realm, you're not limited to what is expected of you. You're not living up to any standard. You're giving yourself permission. You're dictating. There are no outside voices penetrating your mental state at this time. You're doing a good job blocking out the naysayers. You're doing a great job not listening to your own voice of doubt. You're taking your power back for yourself and hiding it for the time being. You're keeping it for a rainy day. This is very intelligent of you. This shows that you have great foresight. The time to spring forth will come. You know this. The time to step from the shadows into the light. The opportunity to step from the shadows into the light will always be there. You can bring this forth whenever you want. But why not take the time? Why not mold this? Mold yourself before you present it. Why allow yourself to be rushed? Why allow yourself to bear incomplete fruit? Rancid fruit. You're making sure that you're providing something fresh, something nourishing, something that isn't just razzle-dazzle, isn't just sweet taste. The flavor that you're going to produce has depth. You're going to serve a gourmet meal of yourself. You're going to produce something that truly piques the interest, the curiosity. This is something very different from what's on offer generally. If it were any other way, It would be a fleeting, tasteless thing. There might be a little spark to it, a little surface level. Ooh, it's tasty for a moment. But does it fill the belly? Does it intrigue the senses? Does it captivate the taste buds? You're taking your time. You're figuring out all aspects of the way that you want to present this when the time is right. And when you do, it'll flourish. People will be ranting and raving. People will want more. People will want others to try. They'll spread the news. You're going to be sought after. People will come from far and wide. You're going to attract so much prosperity and so much abundance. You're already in the process of attracting this. And the physical manifestation part of it will have to come, but now is not the time. You're giving yourself time. Time you may have thought you didn't have. But something recently has given you clarity, has given you access to the fact that you can wait, you can hold off, and it'll benefit you tenfold in the long run. It may have been divine inspiration. It may have been a word from a colleague. Why are you rushing? A good friend. Why are you always letting people rush you? You can always go back to that mode of being in a rush state if you want to. You can be energetic. You can be alive. You can always come back to that because people expect it of you. They make space for you to do so. And there will come a time when you have to step back into that role. You're going to have to advertise. You're going to have to give the message. You're going to have to shine. But allowing yourself to gather and collect that inner light is what's going to make it be able to come forth brilliantly when the time is right. Be at peace. Be easy. You have the space to do so right now. You've created the space to do so right now. Use it wisely. Use it for as long as you can. Expect longevity of this mode. Because that's what it takes. It won't let you hurry. Coming into this space requires you and binds you to a sort of slowness. This is your way. This is your path. This is what you want. This is the peace, the calm, the quiet that you've sought for so long. Even if nothing were to come of this, even if nothing were to manifest of this, this state in and of itself is so calming and gives you such clarity. It would be reward enough of its own. But you don't have to worry about that. The rest is coming. You've got it so that you can switch modes, switch gears whenever you feel you need to. You find beauty in both the slow and the fast process. So why allow yourself to only engage in the quick, in the moment? Give yourself a long breather. Give yourself many moments. Give yourself hours, days, months, years if you need it. Because when you snap back, when you come out of it, things will be moving with great energy, great haste. If that's what you want, when you want it, you'll have it. But for now, be at ease.